let's move on. We'll go on to another topic. But we love having this conversation, and thanks for joining. It's a heated conversation, but it's always one that brings out passion, and that's why we bring up LeBron. That's why we bring up Jordan, because guess what? It's always going to be a hot topic. It just is. So it's fun. I don't take it personal. It's just my opinion. It's his opinion. We get a little passionate. It's all good. I love my brother.
But we can all agree that he was being very ridiculous right there. Everybody can agree he was being ridiculous right there. Agreed. Everybody can agree.
It's your opinion again. My opinion differs.
We know.
But I'll let everybody else decide that, because I'm not going to talk about me.
We're just talking about you. We're not talking about your opinion.
I'm not going to talk about me. I'll let everybody else do it.
You're ridiculous. So.
But let's talk. Let's go to baseball. A little bit of baseball. The baseball started this week.
That made me sweat.
What do you guys think about the first series? Because obviously we just had a series. We still like the Astros came out playing. The Yankees came out playing good. The Red Sox, the Mets, Angels, Mets, 2 out of 3. They look good. If they keep playing like that, it'll be exactly what we said, Angel. They'll be in the playoffs.
The Pittsburgh Pirates are 4-0.
Yeah, Harry, it's true. We did see Gabe Kapler. He looked like a experienced coach. Not. What was Gabe Kapler doing in Philly?
I mean, I give him props for being different.
Yeah.
I give him props for trying to be different.
Hey, no problem here. It's early in the year. Just don't do that at the end of the year when it matters, because you'll be run out of Philadelphia if you do something like that.
How about Gabe Kapler taking out the pitcher and not having a pitcher warmed up in the bullpen?
That's what we were just talking about now, that decision in Philly. It's like, you can get away with that now because it's early and you're a rookie coach. So people are going to give you some grace. But if that happens more consistently, Philadelphia will run you out of town, buddy. Do not make that mistake consistently. Oh, man. That was funny.
Hey, John, we'll talk to you in 120 games. Yep, we're on our way to the playoffs. Go Mets.
That's right, Harry. Those different decisions got Chip Kelly fired in Philadelphia, too. But, yeah, if you make those decisions like that, they better work. Because the only time the fans are going to be okay with it is if it worked. They're going to say, I didn't think that was a great decision, but it worked. So we're going to let you slide. But if that decision did not work, and he does it in a big game at the end of the year, he will not coach long.
I mean, have any of our opinions changed?
That you cannot do what Gabe Kapler has done. And one of them is Philly. Another one is New York, Boston, and Chicago.
That's right.
And those cities, because those fans take everything serious.
Yeah. That's true.
Life or death in those cities.
It's true. Hey, that's it.
We'll talk crap to a 12-year-old kid.
That's true.
Imagine a broke manager.
It's ridiculous.
Very true, very true. And what do we think Ohtani's first pitching performance? He, just one mistake, but he ended up pitching pretty good.
Listen,
you were happy?
I told
you
y'all.
got him in fantasy? You happy?
I told y'all what was going to happen.
I still think Giovanni picked him up
Too early?
I do too.
He did pitch really good, though.
I do too. I think I picked him up early too, but it's all right.
Yeah, if he ends up pitching well and keeps pitching better, it'll be
It's all right. He's going to have 20 wins this year. He's on pace.
He had that one mistake and let the curveball up, but
He'll learn.
the guy's throwing 98 to 100.
Yeah.
The only person who has a fastball average faster.
So
Noah Syndergaard.
So
Unless it's
Well, Noah Syndergaard also
starters.
gave a home run up to a bum seat
start from
catcher.
a starter's position. Yeah.
To an old guy too, so
Yeah,
It
Noah
happens.
got away with a few pitches too. If the Mets didn't score a run for him, he gave up 3 runs like Ohtani. The
That's
Mets
all I'm saying.
fans would be upset too.
he's got more wins than Kershaw. So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
But the Yankees, well, there's Harper hitting a 3-run homer, Angel, just to let you know. Starting to get hot.
Thanks, Harper.
all I'm saying is that
As everybody knows, D. Gordon also hit a bomb for me. Man, Yahoo. D. Gordon will hit 10 home runs this year.
Man, it's something, huh?
probably not.
But the Yankees. Let's talk the Yankees. Yankees came out. Stanton hit 2 bombs first game. Great impression, but the Yankees
bullpen just looks
bullpen last 2
terrible.
games blew 2 games for them. But you know, last year the Yankees bullpen in the regular season wasn't great either. They really did blow a lot of games early in the year, which I think cost them the division. That can't happen this year. If not, the Red Sox will win the division again, and they'll be playing a wild card. They can't let too many games like that slip out of their hands.
Listen, Betances was booty cheeks last year, and Betances is starting the year off this year being booty cheeks again. So there's got to be something done with Betances.
Betances will be brought down to what they'll end up doing is moving them to a 5th inning role, 6th inning role where it doesn't matter much. You know what I mean? And
I
then
just wish
they'll elevate Chad Green to the setup guy. They got enough guys to move around. They just have to figure him out. But they have to figure him out because he's important. If he's on his game, it makes a huge difference.
I don't blame that last Yankees loss on the bullpen at all. I think that was just bad managing by Aaron Boone. Yeah, he walked Donaldson, right? He walked Donaldson intentionally. But why not pitch to him? It's righty versus righty. He's struck out about 8 or 9 times in the series already.
Yeah.
He's hot at the plate. He had 1 hit yesterday.
and he walks him to face the guy who already hit a home run.
And then you're walking him to face Justin Smoke, who's a switch hitter, and now it's lefty versus righty. And I just don't understand the managing.
It really didn't make sense there.
He should have pitched to Donaldson, who hasn't been hot lately.
Yeah.
So
It didn't make much sense.
I don't blame the bullpen for the Yankees. I blame Aaron Boone for that, even though it was another rookie managing mistake. But I don't blame the bullpen. I think the Yankees bullpen is the best in the league. So
Yeah, Boone will learn. He gave. It looks like he gave the decision to Robertson to make on his own, and he decided to walk him. It is tough, but I agree. I think this is where you know coaches nowadays get in trouble because they look at statistics way too much. They look at statistically he's gonna hurt us. He hits well against this guy instead of looking at what's happening now. What has he done? Has he been hot? Now that should matter too, you know. And they looked at Donaldson and they didn't take that into consideration because Smoke hit a home run the inning before, hit a 2-run homer the inning before. So that right there would have made my decision easier. Pitch to Donaldson. I don't want to face Smoke. So, you know, I think that's where coaching, they have to look at statistics. It's smart to look at statistics, but they got to go off guts from time to time and go off of what's happening in that game and what's happened in the last few games and make that decision based off of 2 things, not just the statistics. What do you think?
I mean, I think it all matters. I think statistics do matter because, I mean,
Of course.
what did Donaldson do off Robertson in the past? That's probably played a big factor into it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're saying Aaron Boone gave the decision to Robertson to walk him, then I mean that's Robertson's fault. I
Yeah.
mean you can't really blame Boone for that. Sometimes you need to take charge, but when you're in the 4th game of the year, I mean you can't really do nothing about it. I mean,
Yeah, you live and learn early on in the season. You just
I'm
don't
glad he
want
made the
this to
mistake
happen.
now. So
Yep, same situation as the Phillies coach. He would be killed if it was the end of the year. He's got to learn. He's learning his players. He's trying to trust his players. He's trying to be more of a player's coach, right? Girardi would have came in and made the decision for him. Girardi would have just been like, no, pitch to him, or Girardi might have had him pitch to Smoke too. Who knows?
well, Girardi's gone now. He's garbage.
Yeah, not garbage. I thought he should have stayed.
I thought they fired Wade for no reason.
Yeah, it was a silly job letting him go, but oh well. We'll see how Boone does. If Boone does great, they won't talk about him no more. They won't talk about Girardi no more. But if Boone doesn't come through, they'll be talking about this decision for a long time. So, very true. Anybody else now?
I mean, have we changed any of our opinions on who's going to win the World Series
Not at all.
or who's going to, based on these first couple games, who's going to win MVP? Who's going to win? What do y'all think? Who's going to win the MVP, Cy Young? What you guys think? Anything changed?
Let me Cy Young real quick in the AL. I picked Chris Sale to win the AL Cy Young. I still have as Cy Young award, but the Red Sox can't do what they did last year, where he had about 5 or 6 no
No
decisions
decisions.
in his first 10 starts. He was like 1-2 to start the season off last year. The Red Sox, when Chris Sale pitches, they need to
He's their leadoff hitter.
They're trash, is what he's trying to say.
But basically, you're right. You know, you can't let that happen against a Rays team. It's true. They blew that game, and Sale pitched great. And in most as the year goes on, Sale will pitch 8 or 9 innings in that game. Obviously, it was the first game, so they took him out, being a little cautious. But you picked Sale. Who did you pick for your American League Cy Young?
Right. I think I picked Sale
I
too.
think you did pick Sale. I picked Severino. Still like my choice. I think Severino came out and pitched.
I'm gonna switch mine. I'm gonna say Ohtani though.
He's picking on. He's changing to Ohtani. National League Cy Young. Who did you guys went Kershaw with the National League Cy Young?
I did go Kershaw.
I went Max Scherzer.
Scherzer. And I went with the other Nats pitcher. I went with
Strasburg.
So
Yes.
I still like my picks.
Scherzer looked.
He looked like Sale. They both looked fantastic.
Kershaw looked
He's
good.
gonna win his third Cy Young in a row.
Kershaw looked fantastic, but he got the L.
Doesn't matter to me.
One
Team
run.
can't score no runs. It's on
Got
God's
the
fault.
L. Got the L. Sale pitched great, but he didn't get the L. Kluber pitched great. He got an L. So some of these top pitchers came out and pitched very well to start the event, and I was surprised. There's a lot. There's probably a lot more good pitch games than starting the year than hitters.
I mean, and one of the teams that we said was going to be the worst, the Pittsburgh Pirates, are 4-0. So they wiped the floor clean with the Detroit Tigers.
The Detroit Tigers, man.
They
But it was the Tigers, so I guess
Both of the
Tigers.
teams that we said would be trash, but I mean, 4-0 is 4-0.
It's true.
They also beat the Twins today.
That's true.
And the Twins are right. They're going to
Who
be.
you guys said would be a wild card team.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
still believe
Who
that.
I don't believe it.
Actually, I don't know, man. I like the way the Angels lineup is.
Oh, you do. You like my wild card pick, huh?
I like
crazy.
the Angels. The only reason I don't trust in the Angels too long is because of their pitching.
Yeah.
Like,
That's,
if they gotta rely on Ohtani right now, then that's a problem.
Ohtani is going to be the Cy Young, so it'll be all right.
the Twins. That's where the Twins pitching. The Twins pitching is going to eventually carry them. So we definitely think the Twins will win. Obviously, the Angels will be there. We said it's going to be the Angels, the Twins, and either the Red Sox or Yanks, right? Well, we also I think the Red Sox will be the other wild card, but it is early. I think
Way too early.
the depth that the Twins have, they got a lot of depth, young players. They picked up some veteran players, so I still think that's going to happen. And listen, I like the Cardinals. I told you the Cardinals. I thought the Cardinals would overtake the Brewers in that second wild card. I think it'll be the Mets. I think it'll be Colorado or the Diamondbacks. Didn't we say it was what those teams? Diamondbacks, Mets, Cardinals. I thought was a sleeper because most people are saying Milwaukee.
Nah, I mean,
Renzo Kane has been on fire. So has Christian Yelich. Christian Yelich went 5 spot the other day.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
hit a bomb today. And he's got it in, I think, every single game he's played so far.
Yeah, they're playing great for sure.
I mean,
Do we still agree on our MVPs?
MVPs.
I don't remember who I put.
I believe I picked Trout and Harper. I think those were my picks.
I picked Trout and Harper as well. I think Harper is still going to be there.
I think I picked Arenado and
AL, Trout went 0 for 6 opening day.
And then hit a bomb the second game.
And then hit a bomb.
cool. One for 10.
Hey, the one sleeper pick I would say in the AL is Carlos Correa.
Yeah, your dad likes Correa to be the MVP this year, but I think that Altuve will take a lot of that away from him. Being on the same team, those two are going to take a lot of votes away from each other. So they're both off to a hot start. They might be MVP and co-MVP.
You never know, they might be sharing.
Yeah, you never
They're
know.
insane. They're both insane.
Yeah.
Correa's been insane. So
Yeah, they're playing great. And Correa was probably, you know what? Correa was probably the MVP before he got hurt last year, and then Altuve carried the team after that. Being hurt killed him. Which obviously helped Altuve win the MVP, was getting better and carrying the team when Correa got hurt.
Listen, Adam Eaton is going to win Comeback Player of the Year.
Adam Eaton's been on fire for the Nats, huh?
Sitting on the bench today, though. Don't know why.
It's early. They're giving them a break, but we are finishing up here. Anything else we want to discuss, or is that it for the week? I think we're done, man. Baseball's going to heat up a little bit. We'll heat up the conversation as basketball gets closer to the finals.
We have one more week of
playoffs.
NBA regular season talk.
One more week, and we're going to have fun with it because we're excited about what's happening in the NBA. Villanova, Michigan tonight. We all got Villanova. So enjoy the game tonight. We'll be back on at our regularly scheduled time next Sunday.
And day.
So next Sunday, same time frame, 6, 7 o'clock. Appreciate the love, guys that are tuning in and chatting and interacting. We appreciate you guys being a part of Family Chats. Angel, keep up the work up there in New Jersey. Go hard. Go get them. Hopefully we'll get that team to give you that shot. And we'll be all celebrating with you. We believe it's going to happen. We pray and believe it's going to happen, son. So thanks for
subscribe to our channel, Family Chats. Don't miss what we have to talk about with every sport known to man. Watch it, subscribe, share it with your